Hi there and welcome to my channel. Disclaimers, these are my thoughts and opinions and I swear, and these are going to be my opinions and I am going to swear because I think that the state of this is fucking disgusting. I am, if you've read the title, talking about Bonnie Blue and Lily Phillips. Now, they're everywhere right now. If you've not heard of them, then you may well be living under a rock. These are OnlyFans, apparently OnlyFans performers, right? But that's not what it is. That's why I have to have an opinion. These girls are in the mainstream. This is not OnlyFans content that I'm talking about now. I'm talking about the fact that these girls are in the fucking mainstream and what they are promoting and what they're being allowed to promote by the mainstream media covering it basically goes against human evolution. Now, we had to bring suffragettes into it. Women fought for the right for equal equalities and shit like that. You know, women have been fighting against the patriarchy forever. Now, and these two ladies are literally just throwing us back hundreds of years, right? What they're doing is not harmless. It's not just fun and games. They are actively affecting the mentality of a whole generation. Now, I don't know whether you've read this little book called the Bible, right? But in the Bible, there is this character, that was fashioned by the patriarchy, and her name is Eve. And she is what basically painted out to be the reason why we die. That's what these people, this is how much the patriarchy fears fucking women. When you start school, you are taught that womankind is responsible for the fact that we die. That literally a woman fucked things up for everybody. Could have been a good girl, could have done what she was told by the man, but she didn't, did she? She thought outside of the box. She thought, what if? And for her sins, for thinking for herself, we are all doomed to die. Just, right? If she'd not gone like, look at that tasty apple, why can't I eat that apple? Why not? You know, if she'd not had those thoughts and she'd just said, yes, sir, no, sir, 3 bags full, sir, and obeyed a man, we'd all live forever, allegedly. Fuck knows how that'd happen. Do you know what I mean? We're already overpopulated, and this is another reason why these girls are really liked by the patriarchy, by them bastards. My direct opposition are giving these ladies a platform, and I use the term lady really loosely. They're giving these ladies a platform because they actively harm people's mentality, and them bastards, have also wanted forever the destruction of the family unit. Because if we fall in love with each other and we form meaningful man and woman relationships, we procreate. And there are too many of us on the planet for them. Only a few of them, only a couple of hundred of them worldwide, the real elites, the ones who were left with the secrets of the universe and how to behave together to have a functioning world, and they kept them secrets and just let their mates in and used it as a tool of control for everybody else. They don't want us here. And if you've lived through the last 5 years, right? Anyways, right, so today I went online, I switched my computer on, and there's a news article there, a news article, not an OnlyFans article, mainstream news article, that Bonnie Blue, real name Tia Billinger, I think, which I think is a beautiful name, Tia, you know what I mean? But she's got to have a whore name, and that's fine, she's a whore. That's what she does for a living. And she makes a fucking good living out of it, as does Lily Phillips. Lily Phillips slept with 101 men in a day. Bonnie Blue's done 1,000. Lily Phillips is planning to do 1,000 Bonnie Blues beat her to it. These two girls, watched a video of them the other day. I follow this YouTube channel called Simply What the Fuck, or simply WTF, but used to be called Simply Said. I don't know what's going on there, but he plays a lot of content of these people, and he shared a video of these women at a doorway with a load of youths stood at the doorway, and they're like, are you going to come in? Are you going to bang me hard? They didn't use those words, but it was like, yeah, do you want to fuck me? Are you going to fuck me good? Come on then, lads. And this swarm of teenagers with fucking hoods on and shit like that, because who would fucking, half of them got girlfriends, start polling in, and it's all like, woo, look at me, yeah, I'm banging all these men. And Lily Phillips was like, oh, my eyes, after she'd done 101, oh, my eyes, like, all red raw. Oh, I've got to point this out, because this is fucking inherently wrong, and somebody needs to stop Lily Phillips. Bonnie Blue, out and out fucking hooer, right? That woman has no fucking shame. Lily Phillips, I think there's some saving her. And I don't know which one came first, pardon the pun, but Lily Phillips said I watched her in an interview, and somebody said, like, well, she's like, oh yeah, and I've got all this cum in my mouth, and I've got all this cum all over my face, and it's all in my eyes, and all this lot. And he's like, ain't you worried about getting AIDS? It's like, why? Can you get AIDS from sperm? From drinking sperm? She didn't know that she could contract AIDS. She's going out and letting everybody have a fucking go, and doesn't even know that she could be giving herself a death sentence because she's uneducated. Bonnie Blue's coming out. I think I saw her, I think it was on this morning, she was on, and she said she's providing a service. She's teaching young men how to have sex. Her niche market is barely legal. Cracking. Do you know what I mean? That's what you want to do. If you want to take lads' virginity and that's your shtick, fine. Do it on OnlyFans. These girls are earning $500,000 a month. What is that teaching young women? That is teaching young women that if you let men violate you, if you lower your self-worth to fucking zero, and do whatever a man tells you to do, that's what's going to make you rich and famous. Promoting their agenda, mate. You're doing nothing for feminism, nothing for women. And Bonnie Blue's like, oh no. And she's promoting cheating. She's like, if your wife ain't making you happy, come to me and I'll serve you. Right? How are you going to get to Bonnie Blue? Except for doing OnlyFans content for her. Like, you're not, right? But she's saying to everybody that cheating is okay. And I'm sorry, but it's not. And I shouldn't have to point that out. That should be inherent human behaviour. These girls, they're indistinguishable to me, because neither of them have morals. Right? And they're both as fucking harmful, because there are young men out there who are going to take away from this, that there are women out there who are way beyond your league that you can bang. You can have somebody who spends God knows how much on fucking lip fillers and fucking hairdo, nails did, fucking looking perfect, fake tan, skin fucking glowing. You can have her. So what's this going to do to those young men once they've stuck their dick temporarily in a fitty and they've got a face like a fucking... I was going to say butcher's slipper, but these blokes, they don't care what they look like. So these young men, and let's face it, teenage lads would fuck chopped liver. And I say this because my second husband had a friend who kept a bag of chopped liver in the fridge and he'd eat it up in the microwave. So I know for a fact that men would fuck chopped liver because I know of somebody who's fucked chopped liver. Teenage boys want to get their rocks off. That is it. These girls don't know these men from Adam. Also, what are they going to do if they're walking down the street and one of these 1,000 men, because they've both had fucking hundreds of men, what if one of these guys who's done them sees them out in the street on a dark night when they're fucking alone? They've already had her. They know she'll take them. Do you know what I mean? You're encouraging rape. These boys are going to be like, mate, I fucked Lily Phillips. I fucked Bonnie Blue. You ain't no one compared to her. I can have you. You know, it's not fucking mild entertainment. You were making girls think, well, my boyfriend, there are girls who have delivered their boyfriend to these women to fuck them because their boyfriend has gone, yeah, I want to fuck her, and she said I can. So either do that or I'm breaking up with her. And the girl's so fucking, well, I love him. What harm can it do? How many of those relationships are still going strong now? I wonder. Like shit, they don't care if they're married. Lily Phillips saw her the other day on Simply What the Fuck. WTF, if you wanted to go look. It's not what the fuck, obviously. Saying like that she wants, I think it was on there anyway, because they're everywhere right now. So many people are doing videos on these girls, and I don't like to go on bandwagons, but nobody's pointing out the basic fucking obvious, that they're fucking with people's heads and they're fucking with people's mental health. These young girls who can't afford lip fillers and can't afford fake tan and can't afford, and weren't born. I mean, Bonnie Blue, bless her. Lily Phillips, lovely girl, like, pretty thing. Bonnie Blue, she's 25 apparently. I don't get it. I don't get how you can look like that at 25. Do you know what I mean? I think she's fucking catfishing myself because she does not look 25. And also, what are these people gonna do when they actually want a meaningful relationship? I said on, I think it was the video about the scammy dude. There's nobody out there that has a photograph of my vagina. I have never sent anybody a picture of my vagina. I never will send anybody a picture of my vagina. Because one day I hope to fall in love. That would be lovely. I'm happy if it don't. But if it does, that man or that lady, I do swing both ways, that person will know that my vagina belongs to them. Who the fuck's going to take either of them girls seriously when they grow up? Who the fuck's going to... Mate, you've had more bloody... No. Do you know what I mean? No. And if they go down the Katie Price route, by the time they're fucking 30, they'll have had 40, they'll have had so much work done that they're barely recognisable as a human being. And it's like... I mean, top off to that, like when I was younger... did so many things when I was younger. I was Miss Loughborough Echo. I was a dolly bird for a newspaper. I used to be a hardcore raver. I used to write for a rave magazine, all before I got MS. I'm happy now that I did these things when I was younger, right? Because it's like now I'm older. I can't be going out raving because my legs won't hold me up. I ain't no dolly bird. Never really was, really. They changed the title from Miss Loughborough Echo to Echo Personality Girl. For me, thank you. Only person to have ever won it twice. Thank you. It's nice to have these things to look back on when you're older and go like, yeah, I did that. Do you know what I mean? I did that. Also, fun fact, does tie in, back in the noughties, when my daughter was a teenager, did a documentary of Channel 4 called Let's Talk Sex, right? Talking about how I brought my daughter up sexually. Now, it was a big thing. It was like, what the fuck? Because I bought my daughter a vibrator at the age of 30 for her 13th birthday. She didn't use it for a couple of years. But my theory with that is if she knows what she's missing, she'll be happy to miss it and wait. And she did. Do you know what I mean? My daughter is incredibly picky. She has a fucking minuscule body count. I wasn't brought up like that. I didn't have anybody to teach me. I have a way higher body count. Count on five hands. Count on one hand the amount I've had in the last 14 years. But when I was younger, because I thought that's what you had to do to make men happy. According to Blue and Lily Phillips, to make men happy, you just have to lie on your back and take anything. And you have to let your man cheat on you. You have to either satisfy him sexually whenever he asks for it, or be okay with him going out and fucking hooers. Where's the logic in that? Where's the progression? Where's the human evolution in that? I think that these two young women, don't know, 25, I'm sorry, but these two women are literally fucking with the mental health of an entire generation. Girls are being demeaned. And you watch the rape figures go through the fucking roof now. You know, these thousands of people, thousands of barely legal, 1,000 barely legal men. What did she describe them as? I think I've got the thing. Barely legal, barely breathing, and the husbands, she said, were involved. Right? So you're breaking up marriages because, I'm sorry, not everybody believes in your hooer thoughts that men just need to get their rocks off whoever they fucking stick it in. You are fucking with marriages, you're fucking with the mental health of young women, and you are fucking with the genetic makeup of young men who are going to grow up thinking that women are there for them to bang and nothing else. Where is the fucking intelligence? And Bonnie Blue on bloody this morning, now I'm providing a service. These guys leave me and then they know how to have sex. They've only fucking dipped it in you twice. And then the next guys come along. And all of these guys, it's like 50 guys have been in that before you. Yeah, but I can't go and I can't shag anybody else because have you seen me fucking face? No, but we've seen your crocs, mate, standing in a fucking queue, desperate to just fucking stick your dick in anything. My advice, guys, buy yourself a bag of chopped fucking liver because A, you get more bloody intellectual input out of it, and it'll probably care more about you. Because these guys are told they have to put a condom on and whatever. Cracking, right? But they can jizz wherever they like because jizz ain't actually... It's like, oh no, I'm going to stop myself getting pregnant. But, you know, like I've just fucking... 101 men, ran through her. Yeah, I've been ran through by 101 men. You've not been intimately touched. Who's the last person who cuddled you and stroked your hair when you went to sleep? What you're doing isn't love. What you're doing isn't kind. What you're doing is selfish and it's greedy. You are doing it for money. And this, as I say in all of my videos, well, whenever I can get it in, is the past of the planet. These girls are literally promoting what the patriarchy want us to see women as. Useless fucking whores who'll do anything for a quid. And they're doing it. And literally, one day, the matriarchy will take over, but while we've got the youngest generation looking up to whores, what chance have we got of those women growing up well adjusted, standing up for women's rights? Because we have to start doing that at some point in time. Like I said, Eve, the patriarchy has done everything to belittle females because the day we rise up, they're fucked, and they've always known it. That's why they've built it into our education that women are fucking evil. And when we started to rise up anyway, it's like, we can't beat them, join them. I tell you what, we can't fucking, like, we'll say, it's like women are asking for more pay. We'll just tell the bloke, say you're a woman then. You'll earn the same as, it's like, yeah, I'm sorry, but there's hugely paid women out in this and that and the other, but they've got dicks. You know what I mean? We'll take you over from the fucking inside. I'm sorry, but ladies, where am ya? Do you know what I mean? Not Bonnie Blue and Deb. But well, actually, if they twigged what they were a part of and they swapped sides and they were like, no, hold on a minute. I've got all the money I need now. I've got all the money I need now. I'm saying that I care about the future. Just saying, like, oh, yeah, well, he walks away. He knows how to have sex now because he's stuck his dick. No, he don't. Just sit there with him for 45 minutes, show him where all the erogenous zones are. And no, he's on a fucking conveyor belt. You ain't teaching him shit. You're teaching him how to sexualise women, how to abuse women, how to degrade women, and how to think of women as nothing but a hole. I'm going to stop now because I'm getting fucking irate, right? But there are ways to teach people, and these people are teaching the wrong thing. And they need stopping. This whole giving them a public fucking platform needs to stop. They're in the mainstream. This isn't an OnlyFans thing. This is an everywhere thing. All of the girls are being told that it's okay for your fella to cheat on you. All of the boys are being told it's okay to cheat on your missus because the people who are allowing them their voice want us to not have loving relationships. Realise, please, girls, realise who you're fucking working for here, because it certainly isn't for us. These bastards need stopping, and I ain't going to shut up about it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I've called these people whores, but they are whores. They have sex for money. That's what a whore is, right? They have no self-respect. They have no respect for the people that they're sticking their dick in. Who knows? If your fucking condom comes off mid-shag, right, and you get AIDS off her, what are you going to do about it? You know, like, condoms aren't built to stick to a dick forever. How many people have fished one of them out in their life? I know I have. Do you know what I mean? They come off. You will get sexually transmitted diseases drinking hundreds of people's sperm. And then whoever you get with, like, oh. Everybody, literally, we're going to see a huge rise in just the degradation of society. You know, again, with the transgender agenda and whatever, if you've got a bloke sleeping with a woman, but she's got a penis, you're never going to have kids unless you adopt. They want our numbers reduced. The ones they can't kill, stop the rest reproducing. This old Arla shit that's in the milk, apparently, just a quick one, Co-op, do non-Arla milk. But this feed that they've given to the cows made the cows sterile, just so they don't fart. Now, what if that is put in, what if we're drinking that and it makes us sterile as well? Obviously, there are certain medical experiments that a lot of people have been on, which is making people sterile. So they'll do anything to get rid of us. And they'll pay anybody to be their public fucking voice. These girls, just Eves, another way for the patriarchy to paint women out as vile, disgusting home wreckers and life enders. Who's with me? All right, let's discuss this in the comments. You want to defend them? Defend them. I don't know what that says about people defending them. It's not harmless. think of other people. Think of the young people who are seeing this as a perfectly legitimate way to make money. It's being advertised. That's what mainstream media is these days, advertising for what they want us to behave like. And it's not going to go well, in my personal opinion. But let me know what you think in the comments down below. And if you've stayed till the end, I owe you a birthday. There. Hit me up, dude. I owe you about 20, I think. I owe some people to call me out on it. Do you know what I mean? You only get one, and you got to sit with me and drink it, because we need to get this fucking on a roll. Where's my matriarchy at, mate? Come on. Enough now. Thank you for being here. Please come back, and never forget that I love you all, even these two lost souls. Bye.